y'all.
How y'all doing? Yeah. Y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video, to the channel. I apologize. And shout out to all the birthday wishes out there. Yeah, we ain't gonna forget y'all. Yeah. Now y'all want to come in here a little bit tonight and share some entertainment, some comments, criticism in the Diesel crew. Now, some of you all might not have heard of Angie Stone, Diesel crew. She had a team. Yeah. She had a team of people, I said supporters. A Diesel crew that really helped trying to help Angie navigate things. Now, one of the main person that mainly spoke on out of the Diesel crew is Paxton. Stone Paxton. Stone Paxton was connected with Angie crew Diesel, with Angie Stone's Diesel crew. Stone Paxton is one of the main ones spoke on her positive. Now look, before we go on, do this favor for me. Close that screen door and start letting all them flies up in here, honey. You know, flies, funny as the grandma Lanita don't care nothing about no fly. Can fly, don't do nothing but keep up, stir up from. So I know a lot of y'all got flies in y'all chests, right? Yeah. Now, that was a connection between Stone Paxton and Angie Stone, okay? He joke like sometimes she called him Stony. She joke along with him, but she be serious. Now, during Angie's founder days, there were questions that arise about his true intentions. So what Stone Paxton did was told us his side, his intentions, okay? Because what he did was, in his way, he honored her legacies, okay? That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing the whole time. But to be honest with y'all, he's an artist as well. You said being the band with what the name? Rick James. Now, Stone Paxton said that he was a part of Angie Stone's team before she passed away. And he explained that to us. He told us, everybody that. It didn't sound like the truth, didn't sound like the truth. He went on TikTok, he went everywhere trying to explain his situation. It was sometimes some people would tell of the dark side to him. And then it's so hard to believe people, you know what I mean? So Stone Paxton really tried to help Angie out. He did. He the only one I heard sit up there and say something nice about it. He tried to tell us about her royalties. He tried to tell us that the condition her situation was in, it was already worse before he got to it. He even told y'all about the accident. Now, he's going to speak in this video about um he didn't mention no name, and then see Stone got to realize that he said he wasn't going to mention names, and he said that this may be his last video. Now, this time, allegedly, I think he's going to mention a name. Now, other podcasts, trying to like respect him now, give him $100 and $100. You know how that is. To thank people for they want to work with him. Now they want to work with him after saying all of that about him and stuff. But you got to understand this as well too, is when you do your investigation, you're not gonna believe what the person said. You hear what the person said, but once the person said what they said, then it's a lot of things stood up. I don't know if this is gonna be past the last video or what, but let's listen to this. Now, I'm gonna do this video like this, y'all, because when you working by yourself and when you record, it's so much things you can see.
Because there are a lot of people that reminded me that I never mentioned the name of the person that spoke to me that went to the hospital over the phone after that accident happened. We'll start with that first. The person that I spoke to that morning, that Angie and that has been, is a Shaya
Now,
online.
why all of a sudden he bringing up names? See, Paxton, you told us that you wasn't gonna bring up names, but this particular name, you bringing her up now. So y'all must communicate for you to put her first and her last name out there like that. Go by the Queen Shana Branch online. Now I don't know if she want to gain attention or what it is. The reason why why is her name coming up? She's a singer and all that. Let's get into it. Sorry.
Queen Shayna Bunche, Shayna Shells, and she sings. She's not really an artist, but I guess she wants to be an artist. She has a company called Sacred Sound. So this is the young lady that Angie entrusted was going back and forth with the Chester guys. This lady
dealing with the code. He was speaking on the code. Shayna, he bringing up Shayna name. I don't understand why he bringing her name up like that. And Stoney said that he wasn't going to mention no name, but her name came out. And he was mentioning that she's messy. She's a messy individual.
and I don't care what nobody says, and I will continue to say this. We had several conversations where Mike really trust her. He really believes in this girl, her word value. But the truth is how many people even know this girl's history? We don't know anything about where she's from. Uh, when I remember speaking with her for the beginning, I was asking her where she's from, and she said she came from New Mexico, right? Or Mexico. Mexico or New Mexico, one of them. I think it was Mexico. From Mexico. So I was just curious, like, all the way from Mexico, and she let her move into her house, and she's still living there. Now, why am I bringing her name up now, you ask? It's because people kept saying, hey, you never mentioned the person in the hospital. And then people kept saying it was one of the twins. It was not one of the twins. Neither one of those twins I've ever even spoken to. Let me just say that first. I've never even spoken to any one of those twins. I personally don't know the twins. Okay? So now we got that out of the way. Now, the reason why I take pauses when I'm talking, I look to the left or right, is because I'm making sure that I am analyzing everything I say so that I don't say something wrong. I like to be exact and as a matter of fact as possible. So thus the reason I will look this way and that way for those that like to do their forensic investigation as to why does he look this way and why does he look that way. That's the reason. Smart people think before they say certain stuff. Okay? Smart people think before they say certain things, and we can kind of we'll get to that. Smart people think before they say certain things. Conversation in a minute, but this girl is very messy, and when I tell you that she's very messy, she's very calculated. You ever meet those people that you have friendships with your friends, and a new friend will come around, and that friend will actually turn you against your longtime friend, and your longtime friend again. This is how this girl operates. Quote unquote, I say it again. This is how she operates. So that morning when she called me, that was the person that was freaking out about the driver. She was freaking out about the fact that he brought his girlfriend, that his girlfriend showed up at the hospital. She's very, very adamant and upset about that. And she expressed that to me in the middle of this situation with Angie passing. She wanted to talk about that. So that's who the girl is. For all those that wanted to know, saying, say a name, say a name. There you go. There's the name. Now, what are you going to do with that? Now that I've told you, what are you going to do with that name? So this is what I suggest you do. You guys need to go. Her name is Shayna Shells, Shayna Bonche, aka Shayna Bonche, or his company is Sacred Sounds. Why don't you go and do research and find out find out, the kind of people she dealt with before. I've done exactly what I wanted. Seen out my videos to get attention. Purpose of me doing the parts, you guys. So I want you to be investigators and do your clear my throat. So 6 or 7 months been around Angie and all that extra bullshit. Once again, you've seen her. So anytime you've seen the videos of Angie speaking, she's the winner. Shell. I don't even know if that's her real name.
Wow. But you know what, Paxton? Thanks for what I thought it was first I thought it was somebody on her team doing some, information, because I always wonder who was the person behind who was videoing, her. Thank you.
extra mile, hiring people to go out and get vans and all that. Y'all can do that research. Dig deep. Because truth is I wanted to spark the narrative conversation about Angie. That's why I started a hashtag Justice for Angie Stone for a reason. To put focus on it. I stretch those videos out to get people talking. And some people talk too much. And for those conspiracy people who really believe everything, like I'm starting to understand that a lot of people probably haven't taken their meds, man. That's just my belief, man. Because some of the stuff I hear people saying is far out. And then the fact that you guys, the people that actually go into the comment section, believe it. Like some of the stuff y'all believe it's amazing because you're believing things without facts, but yet somebody bring you certain facts. Like I said, I don't benefit. And somebody hit hard, the young lady that said that cloud chase, maybe you need cloud chase, make a living off going on in their life.
Cloud chase is. Wow. Mm.
People that have nothing going on in their life, they have no career, they have no idea what they want to do, and have nothing going on. And they got to go chase a situation and put eyes on themselves. I don't need to do that. I never have. One thing I would say, everybody in the music industry that knows me, which is a lot of people, would tell you my history speaks for itself. I don't need to put on the front. My history speaks for itself. Reached out to me via asking a friend of hers about what I can do. Okay, it was with Angie. None of you guys talking, besides anybody in the circle, would know that, except for her and the.
Okay, now in their mouth. So y'all think that surprise information right here came from Paperwork Party TV. Now he said, he gave Stone Paxton $100. Thank you for video 8. You said let's come together for Angie. I'm with that. I want to solve this murder with your help. Maybe we misunderstood some of the things you said, but I needed that. I wanted to know, do I have permission to comment on this video on my page? We need to bury the hatchet. We have work to do. I also want to fly to Las Vegas to sit down with you one-on-one, talk about Angie, and you can teach me what you know about publishing. I own my own publishing and royalty to my music. LMK, if I can fly to meet with you, let work together. I'm for you and not against you, my brother. Well, that's good. That's good. Paperwork. That paperwork part, that's good. You was a man that came down and want to sit and talk to him. Because like I can understand paperwork, but it was kind of fusion. There was kind of a little confusion what Stone was saying at first. It would, because we don't understand that kind of language that he was speaking. Now, right here, Stoney said, yes, you do, brother. Absolutely. Please do comment. Thanks for that. I truly appreciate it. Stone Paxton also said, Paperwork TV, I truly respect this message and absolutely we can have a sit down family. So now I like this. Now I like this in man to man, man to man. I like this. I like what this young man right here did. Paperwork Party TV. I appreciate this. I appreciate this. I appreciate this. I most definitely respect this man right here because he don't have to tell us a darn thing. I think he was really was trying to help Angie. I really do believe that he really tried to do his diligent helping her on his end. So let's proceed.
No pictures. That's I don't have to show you. And for the people that said that we called around Vegas, that's bullshit. Let me tell you how Vegas. So let me tell you how it works. For those of you that want to be educated about Vegas, can't nobody call around Vegas and ask detailed questions about if somebody was going to be doing a residency. You have to talk to the CEOs, and the CEOs are not going to get on the phone with you. You actually have to talk to the people that are running stuff, and those people don't answer YouTube caller phone calls. Now you can make a general call, and whatever's on the marquee at that venue, and say, "Hey, is that person going to be performing?" They'll say they don't know. So I went. The people that are watching this just have a little bit of common sense.
I said this on my video when I was speaking on the twins, Kadia and Nazir Lewis. Don't let nobody get in your mind and tell you the way you think, your thought process. Educate yourself, educate your own mind when somebody giving some information out. And you have to have common sense. And common sense is something that we are losing. Y'all losing. I'm gonna always use my common sense.
You guys. Can't nobody just call and get an answer about a casino. That's not how it works in Vegas. I've been here. I've been here since the 90s. You can't just call and, hey, is Michael Jackson performing there? Well, he said it was performing. They're not going to get that information. Once it goes up, it goes up. That's how business works. To get work from the inside of it. Nobody just calls and be asked, well, they say Michael Jackson ain't performing there for us. If he's not on the market, it's not a date yet. Just use some common sense, man. Y'all be going way far. You guys be going out of space with this, man, like some space cadets. Y'all way out of space with your theories. And you're wrong. You're wrong because you're just talking. I think you're just talking. You guys are talking just to get people to come to your channel, which is bullshit. Now, let me get back to what I'm saying. All of my internet investigators, all of the ones that seem like they have nothing else to do but to be online and do the fair bidding of content creators. They got y'all out here trolling people. Trust me, I've had my share of trolls. And I just block you. So it don't matter what you say. I guess you think the words matter, but they don't. Even the threats don't matter, because they don't. Remember that. Last conversation about this. Because I don't feel like I need to even talk about this anymore, because I've sparked and ignited something with this that now let's keep it going. So, once again, for my internet investigators, please, for me, dig into this Shayna Shells girl. You guys want to do something, you guys love Angie so much. There's somebody that's still in the circle, which is her, and she's in. The kids will say she's not. They might say, "Nah, I'm my own person," but that girl's a virus, and I think eventually they'll wake up and understand that she's not good for them. Okay, now let me tell you guys something else that I didn't share on the previous videos that I planned to share. So one of those four anonymous callers mean that they knew that Angie was sick because they had a relationship with the driver. Okay, now the crazy part is they said that there was some made up kind of, I guess it was something that they had made up to give Angie so that she could take this that's supposed to help her health. Right now, that person told me that Angie was given this medication so that it could help her. I think it's some sort of herbal medication that was given to Angie. And people inside of our circle told me that they know for a fact that I'm not the story that I told them, because I shared this with them. They said, well, you can't be lying, Stone, because they said that Shayna told them she was the one that was giving the meds to Angie, this whatever this herbal medication is to heal her. Also, the person that told me, the anonymous person told me herbal medication to Angie. Now, I don't know what the herbal medication is, but it was something that was made up to get to Angie. They were having her take this daily. She trusted this Shayna girl. She was making sure that Angie took this medication, a week, maybe 2-3 days a week. I'm not quite sure how many days, but she was taking it, okay? Now, I thought that was interesting. I said, dang, that's weird, because, Angie was going to the doctor. She's waiting for her kidney, and then that whole situation kind of blew my mind. So I didn't mention that on the other videos, but I wanted to share that on this video. Being that this might be my last video, I'm pretty sure. And to Angie's, just do, please, I'm pleading on people, stop making threats on YouTube, which is a fact. Just want you to know that. Believe me, I'm not done yet, but stuff like that, people ain't using their brains.
They sure do. Look at my channel saying, because they're, I'm like this. I'm here for the people, for the entertainment, and to educate the people out here. That's what I'm supposed to do. Best of my knowledge, and keeping it real. Not trying to keep it proper and simply keeping it as real. And a lot of people don't like that. But it ain't, it's, this is their job. Most of the people on YouTube, this is their job. This is all they have. When it comes down to me, this is not all I got. So it's not going to affect me like it would someone else. But I agree with everything Stone Paxton is saying. Stop putting out negative narrative on an individual if you don't know that person. Get to know that person first. But your opinion matters. But don't, to apologize to a person, you don't have to pay them. You don't have to pay them $100. You don't have to do this and say thank you for this video. I mean, just mean what you say and say what you mean. You know what I mean? But internet, Paxton, this internet.
Bad that they'll actually jeopardize their own lives by getting on YouTube. Because guess what? If you're locked up, you can't spend no YouTube money. If you're locked up, it don't matter how tough you think you are on YouTube. Talking about somebody. If you're locked up, none of that matters. You in a cell. You locked up, and all that tough shit goes away, and you're gonna be with the real tough motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be with the real cats that talk that tough shit. I don't subscribe to all that. The threats are definitely not taken lightly, and I just actually can't believe a person would get online and be that dumb to say some of the stuff they would. All those people that follow that person, man, that means that all you guys think that same way. So I'm gonna say this to you guys. Here's the truth. You got the left hand, you got the right hand, right? And then you got the middle. Take this, bring together the narrative that we all want to focus on, and that's that justice, and bring it to the middle.
That's right.
All the egos, this person want their content creator, want their channel to be
right.
Focus, trying to trick me to come on their live. We ain't doing all that. Okay. These content creators who are actually right in the middle. They stand for the truth. Join a membership.
That's right.
Money. They understand this is really about Angie. And if it's really about Angie, the first thing I will say, nobody would have ever went to a funeral with glasses on to tape her in the casket when it was already stated that no camera or videos. So you can't tell me that you love Angie Stone when you were that guys. So person is person.
A picture of an unalive body, and what they did was, if they had an open cast, they had an open cast. If they said don't take a picture, you shouldn't be able to do that. Why is it necessary? And then go take it and put it on your YouTube. If the funeral opening and out in public, like I do when I video the funeral, that means they want everybody in the world to see it. But it's a closed casket, open casket, and they said don't take pictures, then don't take pictures. But just like I said, taking pictures of certain things and put it on your channel is not good. It's not good as you as a content creator. You know, I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here on YouTube. I enjoyed the tube. I enjoyed YouTube and the creators behind the YouTube. They are awesome.
Is in the camera. Who does that, man? Who does that? So I'll say again, this might be my last video. I don't know. It's looking like it because I've done my job. I want you guys now to do your job. Everybody on the internet, come together, keep making noise. It's called the DOJ, Department of Justice. You know what I'm saying? Call attorney general. Whatever you got to do, make the calls. Keep calling. Keep talking. Because you can make a difference. Don't just depend on Stone alone. You understand what I'm saying? Everything I can. And look what happened. I went online speaking the truth from inside the circle. And content creators goes to bash me. Not all. Psychics chose to bash me. Not all. Why? Why though? Because if we're all really doing this for Angie, why not come together? All come to differences. First time I've ever got online.
See, thank you, Stone. I know nothing about YouTube, but this is not going to stop me from being on YouTube. I can get my team and we can work together. Instead of pulling people away from somebody's channel, why don't you try to help them better their channel? And you can say, I did support Funny Acting Grandma Lanita channel. See, most of my people coming from TikTok because they know I'm real friendly over there. And some of my people come from YouTube. So just like he said, instead of talking about, I don't want to listen to her because she this and that, that's what the same thing he's saying. We just bash each other. Try to pick up the person. If it's something that you can do, to contribute to the channel to help grow the channel, help the person. I help people all my life, and I can feel stone into music. I'm in the track and field. I'm in the coaching. I'm really down into coaching and teaching PE. Tell you something about your health, but I'm not good at the computer stuff. But that don't stop me, and y'all notice it's not gonna stop me because I got the knowledge part. I just not good with the to be part. So what we need to do in cases, all I can do when I hear some content creators talking, I hear my work. But you're not gonna never know it's my work because they told you not to look at me, but they are watching. So the truth is the truth. The truth gonna set you free. Stop bashing each other and let's come together as a unit. Whether a small channel like mine's ain't bigger than yours, so what? I ain't been doing all my life. No, I ain't been doing this long at all. Not long enough to be educated in it, but I ain't going nowhere because I'm retired.
But because of Angie, I am doing this for her. So I'm asking you guys, if you really love her, stop spreading the lies, especially about the people that are coming to the table telling the truth. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I mean, if you want to spread whatever other lies you want, but don't kill the messenger. And I keep saying that, and I will quote that again and re-quote it again. Stop killing the messenger. You understand what I'm saying? Because you muddy up the truth. And then people don't know what to believe no more. Come together, you guys. And I'm asking you one more time. I'm asking everybody on the internet. Come together, conscience. You actually have power. Use that power the right way. Use that power the right. Don't use it to be a tough person. Don't use it to be a tough guy. None of that matters, man.
That's right.
Use it to do right. Use it in the right way. Be very analytical before you accuse somebody of something. Think about it. Do your research. You understand? What does a person have to gain by getting online telling the truth? Think about that first. I don't make my money off the internet. I
Mm.
make my money off being an artist, a producer, writer, and arranger,
Mm.
and different investments. Okay,
Mm.
so I don't have to get on the internet and cap on nothing. I have real relationships in this business.
That's right.
But I will say again, for all of you, come together. You're doing a great job, man, on the internet. That I've been doing an amazing job. Tough meet him. I'm gonna give him a big hug because I like how he's right in the middle and he doesn't taint the message. He's a smart guy. That's an example of a smart content creator. There's another lady by the name of goodness, very classy lady. Oh goodness, I wanted to remember her name. She's very, very classy. I'll put it in the comments if I get at the bottom. I'll put her page in the comments. She's very classy. She's common sense, man. She gets it. Very, very, very sharp. This other young lady named Just D Show, I think. Just D Show. She she gets it. There's a few people that get it. There's a few people that get it. Now, also, for the sake of being fair, um, there's people that speak. I don't like when people go into berserk and went crazy to say this today and keep doing what we're doing. And I promise you that everybody works together. We can solve this situation. If you guys want justice for Angie, like everybody does does in her circle, come together, keep all the negative, every content creator trying to bash that content creator, get people to their channel. So unlike Tupac, I mean, come on, man. Really?
A mess.
Listen to the site, talk about it within the same breath. Talk about unliking me. Come together and do this. Her name is Shayna Shell. Okay? Her company's called Sacred Sound. That's who was under Angie every day, and she's still under, she's under the kids every day, and she's very messy and she's very tricky. Now I'm telling y'all, you don't have to believe me, but I promise you, if you talk to 5 people in our circle, they're gonna tell you the same thing I'm saying. She's very tricky and calculated. I'm just saying. Now listen. Thank you guys for all those that have shown support, and even the ones that follow me and unfollow me. Hey, I don't care. I'm not looking for you to follow me. I'm not on the internet again to make friends. Okay? I'm going to help continue to promote Angie's legacy through me as an artist in my history and talking about her everywhere I travel around the world when I'm performing. I will never stop mentioning her name when I'm on stage. You understand what I'm saying? So I will continue to do my part. And I'm going to go in stealth mode, but it doesn't mean I'm still doing my part, you guys. I'll report back to you guys from time to time. I love all you guys, the common sense folks. I rock with you guys. All the common sense people, I rock with you. All the ones that don't make sense, I'm sorry. I can't mess because I operate off of common sense. That's what your mothers raised you with, is common sense, and you need to go back to it. But I had to tell you thank you for the Shakespeare Act. Justice Randy Stone, once again.
For the longest, y'all. And if we put all the thinking, the big channels mixing with the little channels, all of these people who got knowledge and common sense, we can do something with this. But leaving that think just because your channel big, y'all don't grab our hands and told and help us. But justice for Angie Stone. So he said hashtag, so let me put my hashtag up there. See how I'm participating? He said justice for. And I want to say, I want to thank all the subscribers who have stuck by me since I've been on YouTube. I really want to tell y'all thank you. Thank you so much for having that faith and that termination. What I don't know what word to use. Like I told you, I don't, this is my first time having a program on YouTube, but I've been on YouTube looking at, Just Dance for my PE classes. But yeah, but I appreciate when y'all put in the comments what your comment. Sometimes y'all say Lanita, da 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 da, and y'all can see. Then I said thank you. I go straighten it out. I like y'all. I like this channel, and I ain't going nowhere because I know it's some shy people out there, and there's some people out there want to speak their opinion. But Angie Stone, hey, any topic, y'all. But we come together, we can. Things can be creative. It can work. It can happen. It can happen, y'all. Anytime you want to step in, you want to get on the floor, and you want to talk, I invite you up. But you got to stay within the content. This is business. This is business. Now, Angie Stone, thank you very much for being here, y'all. Angie Stone, these crew team, Stone Paxton, really tried to help Angie. And justice for Angie Stone, y'all. I love y'all. Peace. And I'm back.